Oh, okay. That I can accept. No, because you see, I wasn't believing you because you said 2001, and my brain processed that as 2011. And so I was just gonna be like, no. I think I think that was one of the shows that my wife and I watched from the beginning. Yeah. It's amazing how much time you find that there is in the day when you no longer participate in an organized sports activity that you have since. Yeah, and it's something you've been doing since like early junior high, if not earlier. Yeah. I want to say that I don't necessarily remember starting swimming this early in life, but my mom says that she put me in swimming after I broke my leg, which I want to. No, okay, no. Get this. I broke my right femur. Now, if you know anything about the bones of the body, the femur is the strongest bone there is.
I couldn't take it, couldn't stand another minute. Couldn't bear another day without you in it. All of the joy that I had known for all my life.
I have no idea who Brian Reagan is. Now, now you see, I broke it by falling on a sprinkler head in the backyard. No, 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 I didn't trip and fall. I was tripped completely through. Now you see, it broke. It like okay, if you think of the leg up straight, the break was horizontal halfway through the bone. Then it split, and so there was a triangular piece that broke out. And so basic okay, and so basically, if you look at if you were to look at my leg, what it would look like is that there would be a sideways Y. Basically, myself, my two brothers, and my cousin, who was babysitting us at the time because my parents were out of town, um, were roughhousing, were wrestling, free for all in the backyard, and basically it was supposed to be the three of us against him because he was so much older and all that fun stuff or whatever. And yeah, yeah, but apparently some beef between me and one of my brothers, and so I was chasing him, and my cousin, shoved his hand out, to grab, my leg or whatever, and it tripped me and fell sideways, and from the momentum and the force, my leg landed on the sprinkler head.
Oh, wow.
Now, looking back on it, I think that maybe it was multiple falls, and the sprinkler head was it was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak.
But still, a
Yeah.
sprinkler head. I mean, is it a plastic one or
Oh
like?
no, metal one.
Okay, that makes more sense because I'm just like, wow, that's wow.
Now, like I said, my parents were out of town at the time, and after it happened, I was laying on the ground in the backyard, screaming bloody murder because it hurt so much.
Oh yeah.
And so, of course, no one thought to call for an ambulance or call 911 or whatever. What ended up happening is my brothers, my cousin, and then my uncle, who came over to help eventually, took a cardboard box that had been flattened out, slid it underneath me, lifted me from that, and got me into the back of their small hatchback car to drive me to the hospital.
Okay, I am posting a I'm going to post the Brian Regan that I'm talking about in your television area of your Discord.
Okay.
It's 8 minutes long, but it's all about hospitals, and then it goes into femur breaking and childbirth and fun stuff like that. So.
Okay, I'll have to watch that later.
It is very much so worth your time. All right, so let's see here. What am I doing? We are Flowers for Juan, and we are going to Costa del Sol.
Costa del Sol.
Master Gegaruju Komojija.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I swear. I know this is going to sound really dumb, but my butt hurts so bad.
Look, you don't need to get butthurt about stuff.
My tuchus, I am so butthurt right now. It is redonkulous, especially the sides of my butt.
Okay, I think I'm gonna shut down Stream OBS right now because I can't do that, chat with you, and play the game at the same time.
Yeah, that'll cripple most machines. I am so grateful I have this 2060 now. It is absolutely just
No. It wouldn't cripple my machine. My rig, my gaming rig was specifically built with streaming in mind. It's just I've never gotten around to it.
Oh wow. This guy looks like a this is like wrong. This is you poor people.
Where are you?
There's a potat with a mustache.
As they typically are.
He is lounging on a sun chair.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one Khajiit chick and barely nothing. About as much.
No. There are no Khajiit here.
Okay, so what are cat people again?
Makote.
Okay, there is a Makote that is wearing just about as much as the lady friend I was talking about off stream. And she is fanning him with a gigantic palm leaf. And
as they tend to do.
There's another Mikote that looks like she's about dressed the same as my slave child number Juan, and yeah, I mean you're here now. That's you, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean this is like all sorts of messed up.
There is one thing that this gentleman.
Whoa!
Giga can say. What he can say is,
it's good to be the king.
Yes.
That's a quad yeah on that one. Oh man. So were you having fun with the stuff I was clipping today?
Uh, I only saw one thing clipped.
I had quite a
I mean,
few.
it was good.
I clipped quite a few things. Well, I only posted one on your
Wait.
channel. I put a bunch in taco clips today.
Oh, okay. Maybe I need to go look there.
Yeah, I put a bunch of taco clips. There was one that I was specifically looking for, and I was just gonna keep watching my old streams until I freaking found it, and I can't remember which one it was. But I was like, I swear it's
clip.
this one, but no, it's not. Dang it! I'm like, I thought I found the right stream, but this gal is wearing like a chastity belt from Robin Hood Men in Tights. You know, she's got like the ironclad underwear going on.
I think that's the. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's from the new raid.
Oh.
The one that you want to do.
Yes. That's interesting. That is an interesting bio suit setup. Minus the fact her tuchus is totally showing.
Yeah, the leg piece.
Whoa! Hold on!
What?
Okay. Flamin, you mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so recently was the songstress of old Da? Ye gods, woman! If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave.
Hello, nurse.
Wow. Wow. I mean, literally straight up bondage talk right there. Good heck.
Well, I mean, this game is not rated E for everyone.
This is definitely not rated E for everyone, man. But everyone just goes, meow.
I mean, referring back to our talk off camera.
Right. Okay. All right, so we talked to him about stuff. I was too distracted to really tell what the crap was going on. All right, where next? Question the residents of Wineport. Yes, let us question all the drunk people in the land of wine. Oh, by the way, let's be friends! Yay! Yeah. Let's see, Knock's on as well. I'll invite Knock on. Because we're, like, pretty much at the same place in the MSQ right now. Yeah, you see, the difference between me and Knock is Knock plays on a laptop, so he has access to it a lot. So he gets to be able to play it a lot. Okay, where the frick am I going? Oh,
I mean, technically today was day 1 or 2 of my weekend.
Right.
And, of course, did I play Final Fantasy all day long? No,
Oh, okay. Knock's going to bed in like 10 minutes.
I forgot that I put the regalia on rotation of my favorite mounts. So it's like, it just showed up and I'm like, oh, yeah, I have a car.
Yeah, so I'm back on that 4-hour body diet thing. And the one thing that sucks is like, yeah, I'm not really. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Is that like, I'm only supposed to eat like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'm allowed to eat like, there's like certain foods I can eat, and I can pretty much eat as much of these certain foods as I want to. Obviously within reason. So it sucks when I have this like kind of like later workout, teaching my swim lessons. I'm swimming back and forth during the workout, or
Oh, yeah.
during the lesson. So I'm like, I'm getting a decent little workout in myself, and I get done and I'm just like, I just want to like chow down, but I shouldn't, and I can't. I'm like, oh well. I only need to do
And-
this for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll be down far enough to where I'm okay. Because last time I did this, I lost like 10 pounds in 3 weeks. So I only have to go through this annoying stuff for a couple weeks, and then I can just kind of eat normally, within reason. And then
So, like,
just
right
work out.
before Thanksgiving is...
yeah,
Or
pretty
ap-
much.
Will you be doing this through Thanksgiving?
I mean, Thanksgiving, I'm not carrying Thanksgiving Day. I mean, maybe I won't eat the 2 gigantic plates of food that I usually do. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna go like, oh, I gotta be on my diet through Thanksgiving. Durr. Yeah, no, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that dedicated. And also, that would be breaking rule number 1 and rule number 5 at the same time. Because rule number 5, just because I can be on a diet during Thanksgiving doesn't mean I should be on a diet during Thanksgiving. And
I need to refresh myself with the rule.
yeah, rule number 5, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Rule number 1, don't be a jerk. So I would be a jerk with being like, oh, look at me. I'm on a diet through Thanksgiving. That's how dedicated I am. Like, yeah, no, I don't care that much. Like, probably the morning of, depending on... Yeah, that whole week is going to be kind of off anyway, because my brother is coming into town. This is the younger brother that likes Fertnert.
Fertnert.
So he'll be coming into town, and so we're going to be doing a bunch of special stuff with them. So it's like my diet's going to be a little thrown off, but whatever.
Oh, I should let you know. My NaNoWriMo attempt that has kind of died on the vine at this point.
Oh, pobrecito.
I did use you for inspiration on some events.
Uh-oh. What events did I inspire? Oh no.
Well, okay. So the basic premise is like I was introducing one of the characters, and basically I can go into details of what I'm gonna have to would have the characters do throughout the course of the book, but just for the purpose of introducing this guy, he's basically playing a Fertnert type game.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, think of Fertnert, but the map that is played on is procedurally generated every time you play on it, similar to like in Diablo.
Right.
And so it's like you can't really memorize the map or where things are because it's always changing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I mean, whether or not something like that is actually feasible in this day and age, heck, it's a story of fiction. Come on.
Right. Actually, I honestly that could be possible. I don't know if it could work for a I know it could definitely work for a 2D one, because I know I've seen some different 2D Battle Royale games. But in terms of a procedurally generated 3D Battle Royale, that might be a little rough.
Yeah. But anyway, so basically, of course, in his UI, there's a listing of deaths, death notices and kills and everything.
Right.
And so at one point I have listed that 2 people basically they kill each other at the same time,
Right.
and it's listed that so and so has killed Basic Grandpa, and Basic Grandpa has defeated so and so.
Oh, I love the basic grandpa.
And then just because I
Oh,
could,
man.
the next one that's listed is Basic Granny killed herself with a grenade.
Basic grandpa. Oh, I hate that game, but that basic grandpa is just too good. That is
So
just too
basically,
good.
I immortalized it in a story that I'm sure no one will ever read because until I die, and no one gets to my hard drive soon enough to wipe it before.
Well, let's just say you know it and I know it, and the no one that's actually currently watching the stream knows it. It's immortalized somewhere else.
Yeah. But no, I figured that would be good.
Yeah. The story, the concept, or what? What would be good?
Having a person's login name, online
Basic
alias,
Grandpa?
their handle,
Yeah.
Basic Grandpa.
Oh man. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious if I create another character on Final Fantasy 14. It will be a male character. It will be Basic Grandpa. That will if I create another handle, it will be Basic Grandpa. I promise you this.
Oh well, no. My wife has given me a suggestion.
Uh-oh.
Well, she didn't realize she was giving me a suggestion at the time, but the next MMO character that I make, regardless of what the game is,
Mhm.
I know what I know what name I'm using.
Okay, I'm already on the edge of my seat, dude. Just spit it out, bro.
Now, I'll let you guess how
What?
the name is pronounced, but it is spelled SSSST. Forest.
Oh my gosh. Forest. Oh my gosh. Wow.
She saw
Wow.
that in a Facebook post, and I'm just like, I'm stealing it.
That's almost as good as there was someone I knew that taught substitute taught at LA Unified School District, and they had a student in the class. I kid you not. Her name was LA hyphen A. Now
Ladasha.
Ladasha. The lady was like, "Is it La?" She goes, "No, it's Ladasha." It's like, oh my gosh, I cannot laugh. I can't 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 laugh. Oh man. Okay, now what's up with this songstress? Why is this songstress gal important?
You remember the dang it, I can't think of how we referred to her, but Minfilia.
Right.
That's her mother.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, a Makote had a human? Is that even possible?
Adoptive mother,
Okay.
foster mother. It could happen.
It could happen, but I'm just like, So pretty much this was a touchy-feely kind of quest
Yeah.
to find Minfilia's Maja.
Yes.
Oh, cute. It's like I know people give Minfilia a lot of crap, but I still like Minfilia. I guess I don't know the reason why I should be giving her crap. Is that correct?
Well, okay. So you know what a link pearl is, right?
Yes.
It's basically the Eorzean version of a cell phone, right?
Or a codec. I kind of think of it as a codec.
Yeah. And so basically you can communicate with someone through a link pearl fairly easily.
Right.
And Minfilia gave you a link pearl when you first joined the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Right.
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 And yet, the only thing she ever tells you in the link pearl
Is to go to the Waking Sands.
please come to the Waking Sands. Please come to the Waking Sands.
I guess I
I need to speak
personally,
with you. Come to the Waking Sands.
I guess I personally don't find that offensive. I guess.
That, and apparently she is the epitome of a damsel in distress, getting kidnapped and needing to be rescued, time and time and time again.
So the handler from Monster Hunter. I'm sorry, you don't understand the Monster Hunter references.
Played a little bit of it.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did. No, the handler from Monster Hunter is always getting herself in trouble. Is always finding herself.
Now, is that just in
munched.
Monster Hunter World, or is that a conceit across the entire series?
Haven't really played any of the other ones. I literally started with World. I played I played one on the ones on the Wii U. I played it when I was over at Nox's place, but I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy it at all. I mean, I love the idea of World. The World compared to every other Monster Hunter that came before it, it's night and day. It's like think of an action RPG, but each area is a tiny room. And you can kind of cheat and go from room to room and get distance away from monsters. And you can, like, cheat your way through certain things, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It's kind of jank. I know that there are Monster Hunter purists that do not like World at all, but they all prefer the older ones. But I don't know. I find World very enjoyable. It's actually I've been having a lot of fun playing World. But
I do like Monster Hunter World. It's like you. It's the first Monster Hunter game I've ever played. The problem I have with it, and this is completely me, not anything against the game itself,
right,
is that for one reason or another, I'm not getting from it what I expected it to be.
So then that begs the question: what did you expect Monster Hunter World to be?
More dragons, less dinosaurs.
Oh, okay. So you wanted to hunt dragons.
I wanted to hunt kaiju and dragons, not dinosaurs.
Got it. Well, because I know in the earlier renditions there was a lot more kind of kaiju-esque monsters in it.
And I mean, like I said, that's nothing against the game itself. It's just I misunderstood what I was getting into.
Right. All right, we are slaying mud pugils and collecting their carcasses for a reason. Why are we doing this? Regaining ingredients, salamander oil. Okay, so we are finding ingredients for the lady's salamander oil, and I have no idea where these things are supposed to be.
Look on your map.
They're not there.
Okay, close your map.
Oh, we got to go all the way over to camp. We got to go all the way north.
Okay. Do you have any Gestalt greens? Because you can pull out your chocobo to help us fight. If you feel so inclined.
Yes, I do. And I could. I have 19.
There we go.
Yeah, because I like Monster Hunter Rogue because I like hitting big monsters with a feather duster. And it's like I openly know and understand that that weapon is not that good at all. I just like the aesthetic of it more.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, I gotta whack it with my feather duster a couple more times than the other one, but I don't have to. Dinkus, come hither. All right. Now we're heading back. Oh, wait. Place the carcasses in Guarangach territory. Oh, now
And
that's
that
just
is.
fun. This way. Oh, it was very, very funny.
Yes.
And so I ended up finishing off my last lesson about 30 minutes into the club water polo practice.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So but the thing was though, they were like 3 lanes away from me, so I wasn't bugging them, they weren't bugging me.
Yeah.
But when I finished, I was looking underwater at some of the kids that were just swimming laps over there, and I'm just like, my gosh, these kids suck, all of them. Okay, where do I have to lie in wait? Oh, down here, right there. I'm just like,
So
wow.
what you're saying is that is water polo playing skill does not necessarily correlate to swimming skill.
Oh no. It is the well known that swimmers usually make pretty good water polo players, but
Uh-huh.
water polo players very rarely make good swimmers.
Well, you see, when I was in high school, the swim team pretty much was the water polo team.
Right, but here's the problem though. The problem is number 1, in polo you don't swim with goggles. So what you get is, are you watching my stream right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you get is polo players that go. Oh, they turn their head
Yeah.
every single time they take a stroke, because that's what they're used to with their heads out of the water for polo. They're not used to keeping their heads nice and straight, going straight on down the lane. They're used to rocking their head side to side. I mean, you can go, like I would go to the high school swim meets. Like I would go now, just every I'd go to like a couple meets a season,
Uh-huh.
just to check on the swimmers that I'm working with and see how they're doing in race situations and give them
Yeah.
feedback during. So I could stand there. I'm like, you're a polo kid, you're a polo kid, you're a polo kid. I could pick out the polo kids a mile away. I mean,
Yeah.
it is that stark of a difference. Like you can tell the ones that are only swimmers and they're just not that great, but you could always tell who the polo kids were.
Oh yeah.
All right, there you go. Here's your stuff. Here's your oil. Yay, we're gonna go see the daughter. All right, I got a couple of items here. Okay. I need to
Here, wait.
deposit. Oh,
Well, no, okay. Looking at your inventory,
yeah.
there's if you're trying to free up space, that orchestrion roll at the bottom roll, or the top, I guess the
Yeah, there you go.
right near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and like the things that look like yellow money bags, coin pouches.
Right.
You can definitely just go ahead and sell those.
Right. Yeah, I know that. That's the Phoenix down. So I have those two. Yeah, so I have a couple weapons that I need to. Yeah, my armory chest is all full up, so I need to
Okay.
go to an inn place.
Okay.
So I'm going to teleport. No, I'm going to return to Limsa Laminsa and use the inn there and
Okay.
do a little bit of rearranging. So,
Well, now, when was the last time you cleared out your armory chest of like items you've out leveled and such?
I've never done that.
Oh, it's time to do that then.
I know. There are certain things I just don't understand what is the best practices, so to speak, to do it. Okay, so I need, in order to get to the inn,
Be
going
the aft castle.
Aft Castle, Aft Castle, Aft Castle. Oh, wrong one. I clicked too quick. There you go. But yeah, and I get home at like 8:15, and once again, it is my 3-year-old is just totally awake. Just yay! let's do stuff. I'm too.
Like-
I don't want to go to bed. Bed? What's this bed? Both my wife and other daughter are just sawing logs. It's like, oh boy. I would like to retire to an inn room.
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
All right. So and ooh, yes, they're actually
So, okay, we'll reset its spirit bond to 0 and condition to 100, as well as remove all customization. What does that mean?
okay. So condition, it would be trying to repair it if its durability is down.
Okay.
Spirit bond is the longer you wear it, the higher the spirit bond percentage is.
Okay.
And once an item is at a 100% spirit bond, you are, assuming you've done the proper quest to unlock it, able to convert it into materia,
Oh,
which
okay.
is then able to be socketed into other gear.
Got it.
And so these items, you don't need to worry about spirit bonding them or anything. You can actually just go ahead and throw all of that into the you can throw all of it into the armoire.
Only items with condition 100%. Oh, so that
Okay,
must
so
be...
you'd have to go repair them.
Okay. Okay, so I just have to go and repair those. Okay.
You can scroll down in the listing of Okay.
Okay, so that's all I can put in.
Well, at least that's all you can put into the armoire.
Okay.
There is potentially more that you'd be able to put into the glamour dresser, but go repair the stuff first.
Okay.
You can, because I think it would have to be repaired even if you put it in the glamour dresser.
Right.
Not sure, but it doesn't hurt. Now, one thing that would be good about leveling a crafter is you have the means to be able to repair your gear yourself.
Right.
And no, stop. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back to the repairman.
Okay. Oh,
Because
okay.
you only repaired what you have equipped.
I have a lot to repair.
When was the last time you repaired anything, boy? Dang!
I just didn't do it. I figured once I'm not using it anymore, who cares?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Back to the armoire, and
All right. So that's it for this. Okay.
yeah.
So now, oh no, I haven't put in weapons. Where can I store weapons?
Some weapons. Actually, I don't know if any weapons can go into the armoire, but possibly the relic weapons. But that's not anything you need to worry about now. And so basically, yeah, and anything that you'd want to keep, have available as a glamour, you can go ahead and throw in the glamour dresser.
I'm not certain I want really anything as glamour. I mean, how much of a pain is it to like on this one? Like does this one have its spirit bond all the way up to 100?
That one does, because you can see on the tooltip
Right.
on the side,
There's the blue
kind of
and
like
then
halfway
the white.
down. Halfway down where
Oh,
it says crafting and
convertible
repair.
materia melding.
Yes.
Okay. So if I store
Now,
it in the glamour, can I get it out again, or is there a place I can actually
yes.
store weapons?
Yeah, you would be able to pull it out of the glamour dresser.
But hold on, it says placing it will reset its spirit bond to 0.
Mm-hmm.
So then I wouldn't be 100% spirit bonded, right?
Correct.
Okay. I don't really want to do that then. Yeah, I kind of like this one. Okay, well, we'll put that one in there. Yeah, this one was a spiky boy. So I kind of like that one. We'll keep... Alright, we'll put that one in there. Okay. Hey, Dassel. So this is what we do late at night?
Oh, I think... Yeah, okay. The Feral, this is a guy I used to work with.
Uh-oh. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, no. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Okay. Welcome to the Frito Bandito Taqueria. Yes, this is what we do. We play glamour. Glamour, glamour, glamour. Uh-oh. You've been ID'd. Run!
Right now, I'm just helping Feral clear out his inventory. So he's putting stuff in the Barbie dress up dresser, because as we all know, wait, how is that not? Go up to
Which one?
the cleric's culottes. I
Oh.
would say definitely throw those in the glamour dresser.
What? So you can bring out science again?
Oh, is that what that was?
Yep.
Look, I can bring out science anytime I want.
Kind of like those boots. Those boots are nice. Like, I like tall boots.
Let's see what they were, brand new boots.
Yeah.
That's what you got from the Hall of the Novice. I like those sets, so yeah. Yeah, I'd say throw in cleric boots as well. Any of the AF gear, I've thrown all of it in.
Yeah, we're good there.
But yeah, when I used to work at the community college bookstore, this guy's the guy that I worked with. He knows a lot of my pain.
Oh. No, I don't want to take that. Yeah, I'll pop it in. I'll bring it out later. So is there... Okay, so I have 400 room. Now, is that 400?
Yeah.
That's 400 total, yeah? Yeah, it's 400 total. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and the monocle. We got to throw the monocle in. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll throw the cleric's robes in there because that one's just classy.
Hello.
Hi.
We're trying to free space in his armory chest.
Inventory? Well, you have a retainer, right?
Ish.
That was the next thing I was going to do. Is once he's done throwing stuff that he wants to keep for appearance. Here, Pharaoh, go ahead and hit Control I to pull up your. Okay, so you see how when you're looking in the armory chest,
Right.
there's what looks like a little page on the bottom right corner of the weapon icon.
Right.
Basically, what that icon means is you have it assigned to one of your gear sets,
Right.
your outfits.
Okay.
And so basically, anything that does not have a gear means that you're most likely not using it.
Right.
So therefore, you would be able to get rid of it.
Or put it in storage for leveling all classes.
Yeah, that's
True.
kind of what I was wondering about.
See, right now you've got a bunch of gear you've been using from 1 to 50. That gear is useful for all of this Disciple of Magic classes except Red Mage.
Okay.
And so yeah, you'd be able to go to entrust or withdraw item,
Okay.
and then hit Control I, or hit that button, and basically,
Oh, okay.
I'd say anything without a gear on it, because that way it's like, because if you try to equip an outfit, and you should be able to, I think, double click or right click on it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm pretty much getting rid of all of the canes.
Oh yeah, just get rid of all the canes, like sell them, turn them into materia, because those are only usable by White Mage, so you'll never use those ever again.
Oh, okay.
Unless you like the looks of them, which you probably, at a really low level, you'll find way cooler ones as you go along than most of those.
But I mean, if you like the appearance of them, you probably already threw them into the glamour dresser.
Okay.
Also, your retainer inventory, that interface setting, just, I don't know how anyone stands to have their settings set up like that.
I haven't bothered. That's what it is.
Like, well, you can have 2 pages shown at once for the retainer inventories, so it's just way more convenient.
I'll do that later.
Oh,
All right. Finally, I could say everything.
I mean, if you want to buy like 10, pay the extra like $20 a month to have the extra 10 retainers, it might be feasible to save everything in the game.
Right.
I wasn't joking.
I know. All right. I think we're good, and then we're gonna go and. All right. Okay. We're gonna do a quick shopping trip.
If it was just for the for selling stuff
Yes.
or buying stuff,
Selling.
you can sell it directly to the retainer.
Yes.
You can vintage trash stuff to the retainer.
Yeah, just right-click the item and click have retainer sell item.
Oh, okay. But
Really easy. Nice and convenient.
And I'm sure this is just riveting
Mhm.
footage for my buddy, which I'd say, hey, that's completely all right.
Oh, nope, not that one.
Have retainer sell item. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Did they get rid of the way? Let's see, there's gotta be a way to look at the viewer list. Did I get turned off with better HTTP?
Let's see here. All right. Well, we'll call that good for now. That's good for now.
Okay.
All right. We are gonna go to your favorite place.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Waking Sands.
Oh. I'm not the one that has a problem with the Waking Sands. It's the community that has a problem with it.
I always forget. Horizon.
Yeah.
Yes! I remembered.
You could also just take the ferry.
I could just take the ferry, but that would require me actually remembering where the ferry is.
Arcanist skilled.
Granted, the ferry also costs 80 gil.
Yeah, but the teleport costs a lot more than 80.
Well,
It's breaking my bank.
because you're sitting on all those
Quest rewards. Gil.
the coin pouches.
Oh, yeah, crap. I got
That
those
too.
too.
But honestly, if I were you, I'd save them for when you get to doing Dome and Enclave.
That's gonna be a while.
Yeah, but you need a lot of stuff to turn in, and those are like the best thing to turn in for it.
There's my lovely Chocobo Dinkus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take naming my pets very seriously.
Or your
No, you
retainers.
don't.
Or my retainer.
Retainers. Can't
I
you have
only-
two?
You can.
Yeah, but I
You
only
can
have
have
one.
2 for free.
I only have one. ¿Quién es? Lahaman?
No, just Lamin.
Laman.
Ramen?
No, not that. We're talking about Lamin. Or Lamin. If we're being
Okay.
formal.
Now, riddle me this, operator. How can a... Oh, I only have Juan. Only Juan. Because it's slave child number Juan. Anyway, so operator, riddle me this. How on earth did a Makote have a human child?
They told you it was an adopted relationship.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember.
And what happened was
Hey, Durka.
Hi, Derka.
in 1.0, this is actually going into the 1.0 backstory. Philamine and Thancred and a couple of others were involved in some plot or another that ultimately ended up with a Gubu being released at a parade, and this Gubu went on a rampage and killed Acilia's father. Philamine, feeling guilty, adopted Acilia, taught her how to mine. Later down the road, Acilia found the what was it called? Luis founded the Circle of Knowing. Acilia founded, what was it? Will, do you remember?
I never played 1.0.
Yeah, but fine.
Lore fail.
Something that. Anyways,
Scions of the
and-
Seventh Dawn?
no, that came after the.
That back a little bit.
So the Circle of Knowing and Acilia's organization merged after the Calamity to become the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And somewhere in all of that, Acilia took up the name Minfilia because reasons. And that's where this all ends up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Philamine was supposed to be dead, according to everyone, after the events of, well, the Calamity.
Right. Yeah, I remember that part.
Well, but I mean, rumors of her death are.
Greatly exaggerated.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm about to drop the hammer and
Which
dispense
was-
some
which movie was that?
indiscriminate justice.
Which
Maldor!
one was what?
Which movie was that from? Rumors of my death are greatly exaggerated. I can't remember which movie that's from.
All I know is that that people use it in reference to Abe Vigoda. Which he actually has passed at this point.
By the way, Maldor, why did you come barging into the taqueria screaming my name?
What?
What's up?
Why not?
I usually when Maldor comes in here, you know, out of breath, bashing open the saloon doors, and everyone's just kind of like, huh? People are idiots.
Yes, we know.
It's just like...
Yeah,
I've heard that, you enjoy prancing
falls
around like
back
an idiot.
on one of
Is this
my
true?
one of the adages I have.
I suppose
of
that
life.
answers my question.
A person is smart. People are stupid.
Yes, never underestimate the power of the stupidity of people in groups.
The larger the group of people, the lower the collective intelligence.
Uh-huh.
That is why I enjoy dealing with groups of persons rather than a group of people.
Right. Yes. On the roads in winter, that is also very, very true. Hence One of the very few reasons why I love being here in California is I don't have to worry about winter. I have to worry about rain. People drive dumb in rain, but I don't have to worry. Turn that down. I feel like my mic is still too hot. Anyway. So, I'm glad to hear that you're alive, Maldor, in the midst of stupidity.
Well, he isn't Dr. Yeah.
Apparently, the quote, reports of my death are greatly exaggerated, is attributed to Mark Twain.
See, that would make sense. Because he was in a lot of movies.
Yeah, all 0 of them. No, apparently the quote goes back before the movie.
I mean, there might be people before Mark Twain could have said it.
Possible. I'm seeing a lot of Mark Twain, though, in the search results.
Yeah. Of course, from what I understand about Mark Twain, people might attribute quotes to him, and he'd be the type of person to be like, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care.
To the toll, but not the troll. By the way, I was going through past broadcasts, and Will and Operator, you both rightfully called me out for calling it Revenant Troll. I did review the tape, and the ruling on the field was confirmed.
Mm-hmm. It's Revenant's Toll.
I know, and I said troll. Nice.
Realize their mistake, but continues to berate you. Wow.
Wait, who realized their mistake? And
I'm reading
Oh.
chat from Maldor.
yes.
Okay, question. Gatherers, Garradon, Guile, or Grasp?
You
makes
don't want any of those because you're not doing any of that at the moment.
Well, would I want to keep it for later, or is it
No, because by the time you get to that point, really, you're never going to be making a set as a gatherer that you're going to want to meld materia to, or a craftsman, for that matter, because you're not going to be doing this crafting and gathering at level 50 when that's current, because you're not playing 2.0, you're playing 5.0. Well, 5.1 technically.
right?
And
Okay.
so you're not going to want to do any melding of crafters and gatherers gear for a while.
Got it. Okay.
Well, maybe craft some crafter sets, but not likely.
Oh wait, Maldor, was this a call that you had?
Hmm.
Because I know you did like tech support or something like that. Yeah, it's like I had we have this one company that we work with that they've just been having issue after issue with all their job sites. So like with this one, we designed a fountain for them, and there's kind of this pedestal coming up the center, and we have these stainless steel base plates down at the bottom. And they're like, yeah, we didn't set the base plates right or the bolts right when we poured the concrete, so yeah, we kind of want to have these bolts rotated, but the problem is it puts it into a really odd configuration for the pedestal, and we're just like, no, you're going to want to extend the base plates out, put on some more stainless steel, and, widen the base of the base plate. And they're like, well, can you do this? Can you do this? So we're like, well, we need this and this and this information. And he goes, is that going to cost us a lot of money? Yes. Okay, I think we'll just enlarge in the base plates. I think it'll be cheaper that way. Yes. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. I have them replied in a deadpan on the following. It is your equipment that we professionally installed and we are servicing your equipment. Show me in the contract where I'm allowed to take the tech, not allowed to take the tech fee. Oh, man. It sucks. Yeah, there's a reason I had zero desire to do any sort of a call center type of job. I would get fired or written up to HR so quickly. Oh, I probably wouldn't last 2 months.
Well, now, Maldor, I could understand there not being a fee if there's a way to prove that the equipment was not originally installed correctly. But due to my 15 plus years in call center experience, I'm going to assume that that is not the case.
Alfalfa. Okay, so now we're all talking about getting out of Dodge and heading over to the
Yeah.
other place, right? Okay.
Yeah, you're talking about going to a place that has an etherite.
Yay!
Yes, everyone hated this place being located in Vesper Bay because there's no etherite in Vesper Bay. And there wasn't really a way for them to add an etherite to Vesper Bay to
Was-
make this place convenient.
Right.
But is there a story reason as to why and how Vesper Bay was the location where the Scions of the Seventh Dawn were established?
Probably something. I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably just convenient and accessible.
yeah, by the
Cheap
way,
warehouse.
those that are relatively new to the channel, Frito Bandito Bot just posted something about typing !SFX. I do have a nice, tidy bank of sound effects that you are able to play with. Just remember rule number 1: don't be a jerk. Rule number 5: just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you can go cray cray with the SFX, please don't go crazy with the SFX. Thank you. Back to our regularly scheduled discussion.
We interrupt this program to annoy you and make things generally irritating.
Well played, good sir. Well played. Yeah, that's one of my raid notification sound effects. I personally like that one.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, yeah.
And the blessed Wookiee fart. I still don't know how I found that. I think I was just looking for a Wookiee, and then I found Wookiee fart, and I'm just like, I'm sold. Speak with the Maja. Hello, Maja. All right. To the Goldsmiths Guild. Again.
Ulda.
No, it's not.
Do we want to invite Operator into the party?
Isn't he already in here?
No.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
right.
You, me, and Dinkus.
Yeah, me and Dinkus. That's my chocobo.
Thank you.
Alright. So we are going to Ulda. Steps of... Okay, you're already teleporting. Because you know where to go, and I don't. So...
I mean,
If you want something done,
you should learn
Do
how
yourself.
to navigate that menu quickly. It is fairly simple.
I know it's simple, but I can't remember all the names.
Come back here, Farrell.
Oh, that's right. This Aethernight thing exists. I
Yeah,
should
Ethernet.
like use
It's fun, useful, handy,
it. Handy.
quick. Better than walking.
Better than what I always try and do. All right, I'm at your level now.
Rude.
Wait. Meme Desu. He knows memes?
He knows memes. I'm just gonna buzzer myself there.
No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
I'm sorry, that was a height challenged reference I just threw out there. Oh, what? How is creep on cooldown? Oh. Sorry, Maldor. False. I know.
I think it's an issue of Maldor might be on cooldown.
I think Maldor might be on cooldown. No, they're all usually universal. Anyway, I will go through one of these days and eliminate all the cooldowns because I haven't had anyone abuse it, so I haven't needed to worry about it. It's like my philosophy with the stream is I try to be as very what? Hold up. Oh.
Your move, creep.
My wife just texted me, "Are you home?"
Yeah, he's in the garage playing video games.
I had 2 hours of swim lessons tonight, and I come home and I walk into my bedroom to get changed out of my swim stuff, and my wife's just in bed and she doesn't even move a muscle. Or hold on, I'm texting my wife.
No, the answer is correct. The answer is correct. Answer is no. I am in the garage.
Estoy en la taquería, esposa.
I'm in the office.
I'm in the office.
Well, you said that the taqueria is your wife's office.
Yes, it doubles as my wife's office. I was like, you didn't move, but I went into change, so I assumed you were asleep. I guess I was out. Sorry. I am being a good husband and having a quick conversation with my wife. I'm asking her if she wants me to come tuck her into bed. Just tuck the sheets nice and tight, like I do with my kiddos. She has to assume I'm talking about this on stream. Let's see here. Let's get one of my suppliers.
I mean, if she knows you at all, which being your wife, I would hope she does.
For 11 years, by the way, 11 years.
Congratulations.
She has not fled. She has not fled or absconded with the children.
Yeah, that's always a good sign.
Yeah, before I met her, the longest relationship I had with a girl was 7 months. So after 7 months, I'm like, okay, you're not gonna like break up with me, run away, find yourself in the hands of a gigantic man that's 3 times my size in girth units. I don't know. And no, she didn't. She stuck with me. Oh, hey, look, the gold saucer. I still haven't been there.
We need to get you there.
No, not really.
She is not responding to me asking if I can tuck her into bed. So I'm going to assume that would be a no.
I'm going
Either
to
a
assume
no-
She took it as a joke.
Either a no or a
Yes.
exaggerated eye roll.
Yeah, you just hope she took it as a joke and shrugged it off, and it's like, you silly person.
No, that's her. That's the standard operating procedure. Is oh boy. Oof. With my
I believe my wife's typical response is just the "Are you kidding me?" stare.
the go find your body stare. Have any of you guys seen World of Wifecraft?
Yes.
Yes.
I believe you showed this to us.
Yeah, I think I did. I couldn't remember. It's too good. Alright, spoke with Odinil. We gotta go back to the Goldsmith's Guild. Teleport.
So just go up to the top, click on the Thanalan icon. Oh, you can do that.
Oh, I actually did a strength training workout this morning, and targeted parts of my body are like, you idiot! Okay, we gotta go back to the Goldsmith's Guild. So we got the thing, and we're delivering it to the gold dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the process of setting up my stream, I need to figure out what GIF I would want to use when people subscribe. Because I've got the follow GIF. Perfect.
Personally, I wouldn't worry about the subscription ones because unless you're already affiliated, you do not have access to that.
Okay, so I can worry about it later.
Yeah, you can worry about that one later. The ones that you should have ready to go are followers, hosts, and raids. Those are the only 3 you should really worry about right now.
Okay. Because raid I have a sound for. Follow I have a sound and a GIF. So I don't know. I guess I shouldn't talk about this on your stream. That's kind of
Oh, okay. Here's my official policy. As long as you follow rule number 1, I have no issues about people talking about their own streams. And it is always up to my discretion. But in general, if you say something along the lines of, oh, hey, I'm a streamer and I stream at noon Pacific time. Hey, that's fantastic. You should go follow them and watch their stream. Because they don't stream when I stream. If someone comes in, hangs out for a little bit and says, hey, I'm going to take off to start up my own stream. Hey, great. Fantastic. Thanks for tuning in while you're getting set up. Have a great stream. That's great. I don't care about that. But then if they go, hey, come watch me stream. I'm streaming now. Come watch me stream. That will get you buzzard.
Well, I mean, the only way I would say that is like if I'm streaming while you're streaming and like co-streaming.
Yes, because then we would actually set up a co-stream link, and then we would kind of refer to that, and I would have that actually on a command. That's how that would work.
And I'd still get buzzard.
No.
Because of reason.
No, you only get buzzard when you
buzzer
deserve.
myself. Come on. Play along with the joke.
Okay, fine, whatever. You have the ability to buzzer yourself, but that's like the professor in Felix the Cat with his own butt-kicking machine. That is a really old reference, and I would understand if nobody got that one. I'll find that one.
I caught that. I caught that there is something called Felix the Cat.
Yes, there is Felix the Cat, and my 2 daughters are obsessed with it. Even though it's like a 19 early
30s? 20s?
No, not the black and white one. This is the color one, so I think it's about the 60s.
Oh, 70s. 60s,
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
60, 70, somewhere in there. But both my daughters find it hilarious.
That's really old.
Yeah, I know. I found a DVD for $5 and I got it. I'm like, Felix the Cat's just too awesome. But what's really funny though is I found a DVD collection for Tom and Jerry, and I got my daughters hooked on that one for a while. That was good fun. I think in before certain episodes there was actually a trigger warning for because there were certain cousins of Jerry the Mouse who were very stereotypical caricatured Italian. So well, yeah, so they were like just the angry Irish. They were Irish. So yeah, think of melting
Drunk?
pot. What?
Angry. So they were drunk, angry, and always picking fights.
2 of the 3, angry and always picking fights with Tom and just beating the ever living piss out of Tom. It was good fun.
But
And they were drunk, right?
Jerry
they
would do
weren't
that
drunk.
anyways.
Well, yeah, I mean they'd always beat the crap out of Tom, but it's like, the cousin or whatever, he's like, the big burly guy with the bowler's hat, and he's just like, hey, you don't make fun of my friend, and stuff like that. Just the New Yorker, Irish.
Oh yeah.
So, and then they had all sorts of stereotypes on those, because they did that back in the day, and we all laughed because we
Yeah.
understood and appreciated comedy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Alfalfa. All right, report to Minfilia. Okay, when do we do the move? I want to do the move.
It's coming.
But I want to go now.
Be patient.
I don't have patience. I have 2 tiny children.
You should probably learn some then.
This game, you're not wrong, Maldor, especially during these heavy MSQ parts. I need to. Oh man, what is that from? Alfalfa. Oh yeah, that is a Kung Pao reference. There's a part where they all nod to each other and they just go alfalfa. So that's why I always say that when I just see people just randomly nodding at each other. So by the way, Maldor, you're actually here tonight. What unholy alliance had to happen for you to actually make an appearance? Movers!
Scions.
Who called the movers?
And note that the true Shadow Master that is behind all the evil in the game is present now.
I knew that was going to rear its ugly head within the next while. Oh, man.
You can't tell me that Tataru is not evil.
Well, she is a midget.
She is the evil mastermind of the entire game.
It's
There's
because-
nothing that anybody could say that can convince me otherwise.
It's the feather, isn't it?
The fact that she's always so willing to help.
Well, because 5 little potats went out one day whittle waddle, to and fro. But the one with the feather in her cap, she led the others with a quack, quack, quack. A quack, 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 and a quack, quack, quack.
I feel like you just adopted a children's story about ducks.
Here a
Yes.
quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack.
No. It's 5 little ducks. 5 little ducks went out one day, whittle waddle, to and fro. But the one with the feather on his back, he led the others with a quack.
That's not a good call. No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Yes,
Oh, man.
Maldor, Potot.
The feather on his back? Yeah, that's definitely the male.
It's,
The short species in this game are called Lalafell, but they are affectionately and disaffectionately referred to as potatoes. Yes, potatoes. As Samwise Gamgee would say, boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Yeah,
Lalafell-
They're
Lalafell-
not a tater, precious.
Lalafells taste great. Choo choo choo.
Oh dear. This is how genocides start.
That got dark.
That escalated quickly.
How do
So
you
did
like
the
them apples?
Holocaust and the Armenian genocide.
No, it's fine. I mean, one can find a general species tasty as long as you don't actually go through the act of cooking them. You know, I think it's okay, right?
No.
We're just having a thought experiment here. We're not actually talking about roasting tiny people with salt and pepper on the grill. We are not doing that. We're having a thought process here. We are experimenting in ideologies and
I'm going to have to call the. I'm sure the Nazis said the same thing card.
you know what? They probably did. I'm not gonna deny that. I am definitely not gonna deny that. And Maldor.
You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
I did the thing on the double buzzer. Oh boy. See, Maldor, didn't you miss us? Didn't you miss us? Yes. Oh, by the way, Maldor.
Wait. How is it that
How is it what?
the system did not let me use the buzzer?
No, it did. It did.
Okay.
But I hit the buzzer on my stream deck like within a quarter of a second of the command going through. So I cut my buzzer, so your buzzer was the one that played the full length.
Okay.
By the way, Maldor, did you have a chance to see what me and Artemis and Nock did while you were unfortunately absent on LDSG? Headphone warning on that. We didn't have the mic for the webcam set up properly, so it's a little blasty. But, oh my gosh, when we started playing Jackbox, it was off the hook. It was good times. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to try and get through this dialogue here. I'm attempting this. Staring. Okay. Yay! All right, we're going to do things. Yeah, it's Maldor. It's on LDSG. You have to go check out LDSG. What dark thing am I going to plot now? Those violet burning eyes. Craftsman's. All right. Excuse me. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm a courier again. All right, I'm a courier.
Yeah, the move will be happening soon. You just, got like 2 more quests.
Yep.
I think actually that might be the end of 2.1 is the conclusion of the move.
Oh, that'd be nice.
You'll get an achievement at the end of each patch.
Oh, okay. All right, boys, I'm here. All right.
In the English client, they usually translate the achievement names to be the same as the patch names because each major patch has a name. Like, for instance, the most recent patch was, Vows of Virtue, Deeds of Cruelty. And so upon completing the new MSQ for this patch, we got that title, or not that title, that achievement. Though I think it came with a title. Maybe not. I'll have to
It
check
usually
here.
does come with title. Not always the same as the patch title.
No.
Yeah.
Usually not. Let's see. Character. That one. Quests. Yes.
Crate go kaboom.
Here we go. Yes. Upon completing the most recent section of MSQ, you get the title of Virtuous Deeds.
Alright, we go off into the wild blue yonder. Undaga! Oof. It's so funny. So, when I pick my little girls up and like putting them in the shopping cart and stuff like that, I would always just, without even thinking about it, I would just go Aruga when I pick them up. My 6-year-old now, whenever someone picks her up, she goes, okay, now when you pick me up, you have to say Aruga, just like my daddy. I'm like, oh, how adorable. But yeah, kind of embarrassing. Oh, well, I'm used to that. Yes, being embarrassed. I'm used to being embarrassed. And yes, for those of you that are wondering, yes, my wife is used to being embarrassed by me. It's just par for the course now. Ow. Ow. 'Cause I can't go this way, can I? Try and go around here. Oh, this was the back way. That was the back entrance. That's what that is. Okay,
Where exactly are you trying to get to?
Crate go kaboom.
Wait, in the...
Fog
Oh,
fence.
yes. In the fog fins or inside the... Yeah, you want to be inside the cast room, yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just running around with a big, gigantic machine. That's right, you run away. You run away. Woo! Down there. Alright, I see one more here. Oh, wrong button. Woohoo! Hey, Qui-Gon! How you doing, buddy? Thank you. Thank you for that host. Thank you. Hope you're having a good evening. Oh, by the way, I started the Forsaken story content, and my gosh, that opening movie is awesome. That was dang cool.
The one with Cade and the thing that happens to him at the beginning of Forsaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was dang good. That was definitely worth the price of admission.
I'm still upset at them.
Oh, I'm still upset too. It's like what they did to Johnny Cage at the beginning of Mortal Kombat 2. You just can't off him. Well,
Yeah,
not only did they off him at the beginning of the movie, but they also completely changed his actor from the first movie, which kind of sucked.
Now, you see, I don't have a problem when people change, when there's casting changes in like movie series or trilogies.
Well, this one was just so stark. It was so stark between the first and it was the combination of they changed the character and they killed him in the first 5 minutes of the movie, which was just garbage.
Well, I mean, okay. The way I look at it is, it's like comic books. Now, hear me out with this.
Okay.
Changing the actor that plays a particular character is the equivalent of changing the artist on a comic book series.
Okay.
Yes, it looks different. It's a different take on the character, but it's still the same character.
Right.
Because you don't see people getting up in arms in regard to, the artist on a comic book being changed periodically.
Well, because the problem is you don't see people that would actually be enraged because they don't ever see the light of day.
No, we didn't. We didn't move time zones. The time zones moved on us.
Why, Qui-Gon, what state do you live in? It's either you have to live in Arizona then, because they're the only ones that don't. Yep. Yeah,
There we go.
Arizona's the only state in the contiguous states that does not daylight
Practice.
export time. Yeah, I personally think that the whole daylight savings time is just garbage, and we need to do away with it. It's just its original premise was psychotically flawed, because the original premise was that it helps the farmers have
No,
more.
it wasn't.
What? It wasn't that?
It was to conserve coal.
Oh. Huh.
Glenn Beck mentioned this on his program like less than a week ago, wasn't it?
No,
Maybe it more than a
I
week.
wasn't listening that day.
Yeah.
I thought it was the farmers.
It came up in very briefly, but
Right. But yeah, it's time to do away with it.
I can see doing away with the changing it every 6 months, but I would like to keep the daylight savings time,
Oh.
specifically in the winter.
Oh wait, so I actually have to do the Sunken Temple of Karn now?
Oh, well, just set it to, so just hit U, go to the upper left corner and click on the gear in the duty finder menu,
Okay.
and click undersized party.
Oh, okay. So we'll just blow through this one?
Oh,
And
wait.
then find, now, once you've done that, go to the Dungeons tab and find Sunken Temple of Karn and queue us up.
Okay.
Sunken Temple of
Wait,
Karn,
actually,
normal,
Hold on.
normal.
Hold on.
Alright.
Let me switch to a different class.
Alright, we'll blow through this dungeon, then I'm gonna have to sign off for the night.
Do you really want to go in as Summoner?
Yeah.
Do you know they just changed that class a whole bunch, right?
Gonna have to learn it eventually, I guess.
Okay, let's go.
Alright. Now hit the commence button. We don't want to have another oopsies like we had that one time. Let's avoid those oopsies. Okay, what level is this dungeon?
Really low level, pre
Okay.
50. I'm just gonna run through and kill everything.
Do it.
Not unless I get there first.
You're not sprinting. Oh, hey! I need to destroy these temple bats. Kill the
Good for you.
temple bats.
Sorry.
Kill the temple bats if you can.
All the bats.
Okay, we're good.
Everything's going to die. We're not running through enemies and leaving them.
Everything is going to die. Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember this one.
Remember, bees have final sting. Pick up the gem.
Oh, gem. I did a thing. All right, see ya, Qui-Gon. Have a good night, man. Thanks for that. Thanks for that host. Oh, good. I need to kill that thing too. This is for my maelstrom. Ooh, hey. I think that completed it.
Don't touch these guys unless they're on the right spot. Or heal.
Okay, so we're gonna. I also need to have 6 condemned. Oh, yep, there's one.
Get the gem.
I got the gem. Where are we supposed to go?
This way.
Oh.
Except I think that he's really fast.
Yeah, because I know the dungeon really well.
Did you get all your condemned?
I
Carol?
need 3 more.
Okay. We'll find.
When you get a Zeta weapon, you learn to unsync dungeons really well.
Do I need to go to the stone pedestal over here?
No,
I think he already did it. Because we were too busy trying to catch up.
that's not the right combo, but oh well.
No, that's perfect. That gives me my final condemns.
He planned it that way.
Nope.
Take credit for it. Jeez.
Yay.
Sub 5 minutes. I can do Tamtara in under 4 if I really book it.
But how fast can you vault?
What?
How fast can you do the vault?
I've never tried this. Well, actually, I did do that one, didn't I? For the Dark Knight anima. I don't remember. I think it was like 8 minutes.
That's actually pretty good for that one.
Somewhere between 6 and 8. That's what it was about for most of those Heaven Sword leveling dungeons when you do those unsynced. Of course, I was using an anima weapon, step weapon, and not a level 80 weapon. So, things actually took a second to die. You know, like 2 hits instead of 1.
Yeah.
All right, I will pick up this next one, and then we will be done for the night.
Yes, that's right. He has you pick up 2 different quests. You complete both of those. He sends you back to Menphilia, and then the move is complete.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call it for tonight, unless we're like really close to finishing this. Is it just a couple hop, skips, and jumps, and we're done?
Actually, the quest she just gave you is going to take probably a good 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna call it then. All right, we're gonna exit out of here. All right, I got to do a quick show close. I ran a little over tonight, so have a good night, you guys. I'll see you later.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, everyone. That's it for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Will and Operator, as always, for hanging out on in-game, helping guide me along, and having great commentary as well. You know, really, I appreciate you guys being here. It makes my life a lot easier in terms of being a streamer. Excuse me. So tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday, tomorrow, we will probably have a later start. Definitely between 9 and 9:30, somewhere in there, because my daughter has play practice and my wife won't be getting back with her until about after 9. So we'll probably have a late start. I'll keep everyone posted in the Discord. Just remember, if you're not in the Discord, you should be. That's where I give all of the information regarding the stream, things that are coming up. And make sure you get your vote in for Saturday for the viewer's choice. As of right now, we still have 4 votes for Monster Hunter, 1 vote for Victor, and 1 vote for Crypto the Necrodancer. And Operator, you're a jerk. Just saying that. And so he voted 0. There is no 0. That's why I call him a jerk for that. So anyway, so yeah, back tomorrow. More Final Fantasy 14. Have yourself a blessed day tomorrow on your fantastic Thursday. And good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. We're out of here. Good night. Good night. Good night. Where's that button? There you go.